It's Monday, August 17th, and we're back for another exercise session. We'll get right into it today. First one today, super simple. I want you to walk your feet out just slightly away from the chair. So what you're going to focus on is pulling your toes up as high as you can. All right, so heels stay planted. We're just sitting up nice and tall, pulling the toes up. We'll do one set of 15, both ankles working at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 to go. 3, 4, and 5. So our next one's going to require the use of a ball, whether it be a baseball, a lacrosse ball, a tennis ball, any sort of kind of hard circular object that you can find. You're going to use it. We're going to actually go with a trigger ball hamstring. So we're going to put this on the back side of our leg, find a trigger spot. So find one of those spots that's a little tender and just kind of roll around or keep the ball in that same spot. We'll do both sides. We'll do 30 seconds each side. So I'll put it on my left side to start. Again, back side of the leg, roll around. We're going to find a trigger spot, so a tender spot that we might feel. Once we find one of those, I want you to just focus on deep breathing. So you're going to take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to try and push down into that ball a little more. And if that spot becomes nice and loose, you want to roll around and find another one, go ahead. All right, we'll go ahead and switch sides. If you need a little bit more, go ahead and pause this video and stay on that side before you move over. So we'll roll around a bit, try and find a trigger spot. And there's one there. So I'll go ahead and take some deep breaths in this spot. Move around a little bit more. Move one more time. Again, if you need some more time, go ahead and pause the video and then move on once you feel nice and loose. All right, next one's going to require the use of a band or even a rope or a sheet. I'll use a band here to show. But what we're going to do is we're going to increase range of motion at the hip using a little assistance. So we're going to be on our back. We're going to take the band around our foot and actively pull our foot back, bringing our knee in towards our chest. We'll simply do 10 repetitions on each side here. So we'll go ahead and safely put the band around our foot. I recommend starting on the top of the foot, dropping each side underneath and then pulling from there. On our back, and we're going to pull in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll switch sides. So again, taking the band over the top side, dropping each side underneath, and then you can pull from there, creating a nice strong support 10 repetitions each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and relax. We'll use our band again. This time we're up on our feet. So we're gonna get into some banded lateral steps. Biggest thing for this movement here, don't allow your leg when stepping out to the side to drift forward on you. You want it to go directly out to the side or even back just a little bit. So if you need to, go ahead and find a line and try and stay behind that line the whole time. All right, is what you don't wanna do is drift out in front. So we're gonna do 15 steps each side, band lateral steps. So I'm simply taking my band, stepping into it and holding each side here. If I want to, I can make the tension higher by bringing this up. I'm just gonna keep it down at the side, step, and step. So we're gonna do 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice how I'm not dragging the back foot. I'm lifting with my step. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 to go. You should be feeling some burning on the outside part of your hip. 12, 14, 15. Go ahead and grab 2 dumbbells for the next one. So what we're doing is we're working on driving our elbows up nice and high. All right, so we're gonna do 2 sets here, 12 repetitions each set. Just focus on driving the elbows high with an upright posture position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 to go, 12. Set number 2, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, our next one, you're gonna find yourself into this position here. So I do want your feet up onto a step. We're gonna mimic basically our dead bug hold, but allow our chair to take the brunt of the force there because we're gonna focus on a bit of an abdominal crunch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our arms across our chest. From here, we're gonna crunch up contracting the abdominals, coming back down. It's a small motion here, and I don't want you to force your neck into poor positions. All right, 2 sets, 12 repetitions. Six, 8, 9, 10, 12. So, what should you be feeling here? Your abdominals should have a nice squeeze as you pull the upper body up and off of the pillow. So our goal is to get the shoulder blades up and off while contracting the abdominals. 1, 2, 3. 9, 10, 11, 12, and relax. Okay, so we always talk about pulling our shoulders back for proper posture positioning. That's a mouthful. Proper posture positioning. We always talk about pulling our shoulders back, but it's also important that our shoulders have the ability to protract, okay? So that would be the opposite. So retract is pulling back, protract is coming forward. And the reason that we need them to protract properly is because it's going to help in our pressing overhead or reaching up towards a shelf. All right, so our shoulder not only has to be able to move properly going back, but also pushing forward. So we're gonna use a wall here. I'm gonna use the door, but you're gonna put both hands on the wall, and we're gonna get into basically a serratus punch. So your goal here for the serratus punch, you're gonna put both hands up and on a wall here. All right, because what you're gonna try and do is you're gonna try and push yourself away from the wall by simply pushing your shoulders forward, arms out in front. You're up nice and tall, you're gonna push yourself away by pulling your shoulders forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Next one here is super simple. I have the ability to use a chair here, so I can just put my elbow right onto the chair, but it's what you're gonna want is you're gonna want your arms supported. We're gonna get into pronation. So right now my hand is supinated, is what we're gonna work on here is going from supination into pronation. We're just gonna do 10 repetitions on each side. So sitting up nice and tall, our shoulders pulled back, elbow is bent, palm starts facing the ceiling, and then we're gonna rotate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll go ahead and switch sides. Again, my arm is supported, palm faces the ceiling, rotate over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, work hard today, guys. Again, try and complete this exercise session multiple times throughout the week. We'll see you back here next week.